Can a business be a force for good? Can we reconnect those apparently too distant dots? Business is the most powerful man-made force on the planet. But when most of us think about it, we directly relate it to making money, profit solely. And why not use it to create economic value in a way that also creates a value for society by addressing its needs and challenges? And there's this gap in our thinking where doing good becomes linked to a specific label, rather than ensuring every single business has a positive impact on people and planet. You know, when I decided to focus our company on helping children with developmental disorders, besides upsetting our investor, the question I got many times was, are you going to be a non-profit now? Why do we think doing good means we have to be a charity? We have to change that, and I strongly believe that we have to change that. Just imagine you can create a successful business and make a significant difference at the same time. A purpose-driven business. Just put charity on one side and for-profit business on the other, and in the middle, you will see amazing hybrid models as the greatest opportunity of our lifetime. A year ago, I had the chance to participate in this program for entrepreneurs at the Singularity University, which is all about empowering participants with the tools, knowledge, and skills to positively impact billions of people. And the first thing I heard from Peter Diamandis, co-founder of Singularity University, was, you want to become a billionaire? Help a billion people. And to be honest, at first I had a problem with that sentence because I couldn't get it. How can I make good and make money at the same time? And I needed almost a year to understand that I can either fight against the system or use it as a force to bring the change. And there are amazing opportunities for that with the continuous growth of human population. According to United Nations, the human world population will reach 9.6 billion people by 2050. And with the life expectancy projected to grow to 81 years, growth in urban areas, scarcity of resources, and I could go on and on. We just need new and better ways of doing things. New energy sources as we drone all oil and gas left. Better healthcare systems with tooth specialists already. Access to good education as we no longer can expect to have the same job through our life. And with population growth, we will hit a new wave of poverty and inequality. And what I want you to understand from this talk is that the world's biggest problems are the world's biggest business opportunities. Think about that. And with my understanding how the business should look like, I believe we contribute to redefining it by what we do. But our path wasn't so clear from the beginning, because we started with research on recognizing emotions by analyzing how we behave. And the purpose was to help companies sell better. And after many months, we had a working prototype and first potential customers. And the problem I had was I knew they would use it only to increase their income by taking advantage of the knowledge that we would provide. And I wanted to do something meaningful. So we sit down with our team, and after a day of brainstorming, we decided to pivot. We decided to drop what we had and start from scratch. And having already significant knowledge on what we can get from analyzing our behavior, we came up with this long-shot idea. If we can recognize emotions, maybe we could also recognize health threats to help others. So we decided to combine behavioral science, artificial intelligence, and gaming to detect early signs of developmental disorders in children like autism, ADHD, and others. Because still, most of them are diagnosed too late, and early diagnosis and early intervention can have actually amazing and big impact on them and their families and their society. Actually, at that point, I didn't know a thing about developmental disorders after we made this pivot. And you know what? This is what Mr. Jerzy mentioned in his presentation. Not knowing, not being an expert, was an advantage, because I didn't know the barriers. I didn't know it can't be done, so I could be creative, and I could push things. So at first we designed the studies, we designed the first studies with children, and my responsibility was to bring therapeutical centers and kindergartens where we could actually conduct those studies. And I remember thinking, how the hell am I going to do that if I know nothing about it? So I started Googling at first, and a month later, we had 10 centers that agreed to cooperate with us, with much more to come later on. And today, we have a finalized, ready solution, which is a behavioral test that uses touch-based gameplay to detect early signs of autism in children as young as 2. It's validated, empirically based, and proven to be 90% accurate. And it's already being used as a screening tool, and we are working on making this a part of a standard 2 to 5 years old test done by pediatricians. And I believe this is what happens when people perceive what you do as important and valuable, something they can relate to, be attracted by, so they simply help you. We're making money, security is obviously important, but we all seek for a deeper purpose. We all want our jobs to be more than just making money. And this shift in thinking is already happening with millennial generation. And to give you an example, a story, a few weeks ago, a guy from a Berlin-based company called me trying to sell to me a business intelligence solution. And after a nice talk we had, he writes me an email saying he wants to work with us, as he finds what we do important and so amazing. And we have so many stories like that doing what we do. And to wrap up, we have amazing and brilliant people here in Krakow, well-educated, eager to risk and start their own businesses. We have also a vibrant startup ecosystem, as I heard often called Dragon's Valley, right? So imagine if just some of you here today started a business as a founder or as an investor that solves some significant problem. We would not only change the face of business together, but also make this a bit happier planet to live in. And I tell you, you would enter the most amazing journey for yourself of personal and professional growth. So using this opportunity, I'm on this stage today, I challenge you. Be the change you seek in the world. Thank you.